Go.
So inspired by this beautiful island that we are in Sicily, right here in Italy, I just wanted to take this opportunity to just give back to my followers a little bit of my story, my journey, and some of you may have seen, it's my birthday today, so I just wanted to give back a little bit to my followers of what I feel has been kind of a storyline or the recipe or the ingredients of my success so far, from the point where I started off with nothing in my property portfolio to a medium, decent sized portfolio in the southeast. So guys, I think the key thing is surrounding yourself with the right people. So although I did it subconsciously, when I started the Titans community or the J6 back then, where it was basically subconsciously building a trusted community around you, where on one side you've got the trusted, experienced professionals who can give you the right advice and tell you which one is a deal or a no deal. And before you start building your experience, that is of prime importance to you, is when you're on your first, second or third deal and you may not have a specific experience in a specific strategy, surrounding yourself with the right people and building or being part of a community around you. Secondly, I would say collaboration within the community or outside by building a sort of small group of investors, again trusted investors who basically you don't just go up to say, are you an investor? It's all about building those relationships on a long-term basis where they see you as someone who can deliver a product, and obviously you give them something what they're looking for, whether it's a return or a profit share. So you give them what they're looking for, so it has to be a win-win situation with the investors, and those investors are everywhere around us. Often people ask me, well, who are your followers and who are your investors? It's been a mixed bag of people who've either retired or have full-time jobs or businesses and looking for, making their money work for them. And like I said, if you are part of a community or two, that's when you really start making those connections and those collaborations will come. And last but not the least, we're often worried about the property market, and yes, we have to take in consideration the dynamics of the property market, whether property prices are going up or down, or there's inflation, how is that affecting everything? And yes, obviously the biggest of all is the interest rates. But the thing is, amongst all of this and amongst the last 14 years, which has been probably the most challenging for small property developers and investors, I've been able to build up a small, a modest portfolio, let's say. But the reason why I feel I've done that, and reflecting on how it's probably worked, subconsciously having done it, is actually just making sure that the deal works in itself, and you have multiple exit strategies. So it might be that the property market crashes and you won't be able to sell it, but does it stack as a rental deal? And could you sell it as a block to another investor looking for like a fixed return, 6% return, that sort of thing. So realistically, having a multiple strategy, exit strategies, and having the deal stack in its own right at the point of time that you're buying those deals is the main thing. So guys, just quick recap: building a community, collaborating within that community, and building up a power team of trusted professionals on one side and trusted investors on the other side. And last but not the least, actually taking some serious action where you're not being struck by analysis paralysis, and actually going to the level of the deal where suddenly you feel, oh, this is a risk, that is a risk. And yes, you have to be aware of those risks, but if you have a way of mitigating those risks, then there is an element of risk that you will need to take. So it's that where you need to work on yourself possibly and look at how you can overcome some of those risk profiles or risk attitudes that you have. So guys, hope you found that useful, and hope you found where the background is. We got managed to get a bit of the scenic here in this amphitheater here in Italy. Thank you, that's all I wanted to share and say, and thank you so much for your lovings and blessings on my birthday. Really appreciate it. Thank you.